All right, we're at the last stop of the day. We're getting ready to pack her up, shut down shop for the day, doing my last roof measurement here to figure for an estimate. And I noticed something right down here at the tip of my finger. You can see a little divot in the roof deck line here. And that caught my eye. Got done measuring. Now I wanted to see what's going on with this. And I have a couple of suspicions and why it is so important for two things: nail placement and offset, or the stagger, the book, the zipper. I've heard it called many things. Whatever you want to refer to it as, it's the distance between these shingles, the amount you're offsetting them. Water comes in between these and it kind of runs laterally. The steeper the roof, the less it's going to do it. The lower the pitch the roof, the more it could run laterally. Once it starts dipping down for whatever reason, soft decking, rotten wood, water is going to go that way more, making the problem worse faster. So let's see what we got going on. This one here is actually pretty close. And I have my tape measure because it's up here measuring for a roof. So we're at 2 3/4 inches here. That's not really good. You really need about 5 inch. So water's getting into this, it's coming down, and let's see what's going on. Oh, we have two things here. We have a keyway, or a nail in the keyway, so it's real close. Over time, this will start rotting out. I could probably pull it out with my finger if the fingernails are big enough. But the other thing you got going on is that keyway right there. You can see the dirty water trail, and water gets in right in here. Over time, that's going to find its way into little staple holes, nail holes, torn paper, whatever the case may be, start rotting the decking out. Then it starts sagging down, and you can see what it starts doing here. Let's see if we can see any more what's possibly going on here. I bet there was a nail hole here it was getting into over time. It's probably in farther, over farther. I'm telling you, those nails, they do cause a problem. I mean, essentially it's a penetration. Wow. Where are the nails? Was there ever a nail here? You know what I think we might have here? I'm not positive, but wow, that nail is way too far over. It's right here when it should be over here. This one, I don't even see a nail hole. That's got me crazy. I'm wondering if something may have been going on here prior to this roof being put on and somebody never even shot it. I don't know, it's very possible. Are there nails in these other ones? That one's way up there and high. That one's in and high. I believe this is probably a Tamco shingle from their plant that had the top seal. That looks to be top seal. Looks to be Tamco. It's the older 5-inch exposure here. I'm almost positive if you tore this shingle out and you looked at the silicone on the backs, or the cellophane, it's going to be a Tamco shingle. But back to the point of the video, you really got to have a far enough stagger here so water that trickles in these does not cause a problem by getting off to another like it is here. You got 5 inches for it to run down, and you've only got 2 3/4 inches before it comes off of there. You also have nails right in the keyways, which over time cause problems. I've had a lot of people over the years comment on the channel saying, oh, my stuff has never leaked. The leaks that come in around the nails in the keyways don't leak right after you do the roof. It's typically years down the road. So those people probably never got a call back. They're probably not still in business. They're too high, overdosed, in prison. I don't know. That's kind of the theme of what goes on with the roofing industry, I believe. At least that's what people think I do all the time. Just because it's a roofer. It's a stereotype. By the way, I don't do that. Don't think that. Stereotypical roofer. Yeah. But those leaks don't happen right away. It takes time. And I'm telling you, here's the evidence. It takes time. This roof's probably about 20 years old is what I believe to be. I think the homeowner said it was put on about 20 years ago. So, if you think it doesn't cause a leak and you do that, you will find out years down the road you're going to have a problem. So make sure you keep your nail placement in the right spots. Make sure your offsets are far enough apart. Check your manufacturer's instructions. But typically, a general rule of thumb is you want 5 inches. That, again, is only 2 3/4. So it really needs to be at least that much further out. And some people mix the pattern up crazy. You can do that, but the problem is wherever you mix it up, the guys installing the nails are usually in a set pattern. So if you put a keyway here, that nail and that keyway is probably going to happen every shingle butt all the way down on the roof. Just wanted to share my little opinion and my thoughts on this because I do a lot of investigation work, a lot of leak inspections and estimates and stuff, and I want to share with you so you could probably prevent these issues from happening on your roof. And if you're an up-and-coming roofer and learning, don't make these mistakes because they will cause problems and you will hurt your reputation or you'll get callbacks. And if you don't believe me and you think I'm wrong and full of it, then you're open to that opinion too. It really doesn't bother me. But I'm cold. I want to get done. I left my jacket down there. I'll see you on the next video. Happy Friday if I get this out there tonight. Till next time, be safe. We'll see you on the next video.